welcome on in. Listen, we have a very, very, very special video today. We are here with perhaps the greatest ball hawk in all of the land. It is Caleb513.
At least I don't know if I call myself that.
No, you have to call yourself that because I'm going to call you that. I've already seen the stats. There is a ball hawk stat page. I've seen them, and he is number 1 on the list.
Number 1.
I've come prepared with the stats, so that's what we'll be doing today. We'll be essentially learning how to be a ball hawk from the greatest ball hawk there is, Caleb513. So we just filmed the intro, and now we might have to redo it because I feel like this is incredible news. So Caleb and I were just talking. We were going through the rundown of what this video was going to be, and all of a sudden a new wrench is thrown into this plan. Apparently, when you're a ball hawk and you get into the ballpark, you just start sprinting. Caleb, please explain.
Yes, so what we do is we go hunting for what we call Easter eggs. Those are baseballs that you find out in the seats for when they already start taking batting practice before you even get into the stadium. So you run out there and it looks like you're hunting for Easter eggs, hence why we call them Easter eggs. And when you see me get maybe 15 baseballs in a day, it's usually because I found a lot of Easter eggs out there. So it's usually the most fun part of batting practice is the first minute when we just take off running.
That is incredible. Now, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Do you push each other during this part?
Only people I know.
Okay, yeah. All right. So I'll probably be pushing one of my guys here, and we'll see if I'm gonna be able to get a ball. I want an Easter egg. We're now walking with the group of ball hawks today. There's only a select few. There's 14 ball hawks today.
You're falling behind.
We're falling behind. We're falling behind. We're gonna have to start running. We're gonna have to start running. I haven't stretched yet.
You always have to stretch your
If I tear an ACL, I'm suing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We wait to the steps here, gentlemen.
Wait till the steps. Wait until the steps. Ball hawk etiquette.
Go.
I don't know where we're going. I'm following the herd.
They're running before the steps, Caleb.
Oh, sorry.
Caleb, they're running before the steps.
Things in my pockets. I've lost it. I wouldn't have done this if I didn't know I could run. Go, Casey, go. All right, stop it.
All right.
What are we doing?
I'm here with Elliot. We're checking in. He just had to run a long ways. We weren't supposed to run till the steps.
What are we doing? He said wait until the steps, then you run. I gotta go buy water. I don't got any water out here. And now Caleb's off freedom. This is another world. They run. What? I got my glove.
You're not getting a single Easter egg.
No. I didn't know there were Easter eggs.
There's no chance you get one.
That's crazy, dude.
All right, I think you have to break through this gate and run.
All right.
Act like you were running the whole time.
All right.
Parkour!
We got our guy on the other side of the universe.
He's hunting. He's hunting for Easter eggs. You got one.
Now you always have to check the little crevices under cup holders. They love to hide under there. Although I'm not sure if there's any more over here. Oh, like that. Like I just said.
You got another one.
Fails, baby.
All right, so we're looking for Easter eggs. I'm seeing if anybody hit any monster tanks up here. Caleb and Casey are down there. This is wild, man. We're running all over the ballpark. Nobody's got any water. So here I am sitting here. This is miserable. He does this 81 games. 81 games. I'm gonna hope to find some. I might ask him for his water. Big hit by whoever that guy is. How does one become a ball hawk? How did you become a ball hawk?
It kind of just starts and spirals from there. Kind of just starts as showing up and let me try to get one. And you get one and it kind of just, all right, let me try and get a couple. You get a couple, you're like, all right, let me just try and keep going.
So you just get hooked on it.
You get hooked, it's an addiction.
I'm not gonna lie, if I paid to get in here early and I knew there were Easter eggs out here, I think I'd become a fan of this.
Will Benson, we might have to do that.
Will Benson? Will Benson? He's telling us to push back. We're being told by players to push us back. He's hitting tanks. So we're here now. We've kind of calmed down. My resting heart rate's now at, I think, 230, but that's okay. We're watching Will Benson's batting practice, and Caleb has informed me to not be concerned with Will Benson. This is basically like Luke Maley coming out in here taking bunt practice. None of these balls are going over the fence. He has terrible BPs. This is according to Caleb,
yes.
Not me. This is per my scout, Caleb here. Now, how do you know exactly where you're standing during a game? How are you gonna know where to go? Is it trends? Are there mathematics?
I go more based upon where it's the emptiest. I don't like being in crowds, even if it is a quote-unquote hot zone. We gotta keep looking, even though it's very unlikely he actually puts one out here. As somebody who goes to 100 baseball games a year, there are obviously going to be outliers. You're not just gonna follow straight with the trend. So I like to take the spot where I can move around the most, cover the most amount of ground. I feel like I am most likely to catch a ball in that position.
Now, how many home runs will you see during a batting practice? All of them together.
Ooh.
We're talking over 20, over 40?
I mean, that's really hard to put a number on. I mean, the bad answer I gotta give you is it just depends.
Depends.
And this is Dom Smith.
Oh my God, he's going.
I mean, there are days where the Reds are great, there's days where they're not, and it's kind of hard when you're just confined to right field because the Reds are very righty loaded. And as you can see, as that ball goes into foul territory, we will make a mental note of that for about 20 minutes from now.
So somebody goes over there and gets that.
Not if I get there first.
Caleb is all.
Another one. Okay, see, we're making a mental note of where that ball lands.
This is like watching Picasso paint.
Yes.
What you're seeing right now from his brain is Picasso painting the Mona Lisa. Did he paint that? I'm honestly not sure.
I don't think so.
I think it was Michelangelo. Is that right? One of the Ninja Turtles. And so what you're seeing is his head's always on a swivel. He told me if I stand too close to him, he's going to run me over. And this is where one of the perceptions of a ball hawk comes into play, because you're just going to run over anybody. If grandma on her 93rd birthday is sitting right here, you're just plowing her over. If a little kid on his 3rd birthday is right there, oh, ball, boom, there comes Caleb. Is that true?
So here's what I'll say. I've been coming to a lot of games over the past 3 years, and I have known about basically every single security guard in this ballpark. So let's say I actually did something like that. Yeah, I would have been banned from the stadium about 3 years ago.
Really?
That is a.
But now you've befriended all of them.
Now I've befriended them, so I can get away with this.
Correct.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Ball, ball, ball. So our first ball has been caught by John, and it's been given to me. So this is now 1. I'm at 1. I have actually more balls than Caleb today. I have one baseball.
I have 2.
You have 2?
I've got 2 Easter eggs.
He has 2 Easter eggs. But this is a live ball caught by John. So this is one real one. He has fake ones. One more. That is how you do it. That's exactly how Caleb taught me. Run him over. A question for Caleb. Hypothetically, this is a hypothetical. It's the 9th inning, it's a tie game, and the Athletics tonight, let's just say Brent Rooker hits a home run to you. You catch it on the fly. It's a great catch. Everybody in this section is cheering for you, begging you to throw it back on the field. You throw it back on the field.
Here's what we do. We reach into the bag, and because we've caught a lot of baseballs before the game, is we grab a dummy ball out of the bag.
Oh
we
my
get a
God.
running start on the aisle, and we try to make it back to the infield.
That is absolutely incredible. So they're throwing fake baseballs back.
So
what?
we look at Wrigley or San Francisco, where you think it's customary everyone has to throw a baseball back. Well, about half of those people, if you really watch them, are reaching into their jacket pocket, grabbing a dummy, and chucking it. A lot of them will write all over it about how stupid you are if you throw back a home run ball back on the field. So the vast majority of the time in Chicago, you see someone throwing ball back on the field, that's not the real home run.
He's now switching jerseys as if he's a player on the field. This is... Are you acting? Are you pretending that we are no longer Reds fans?
I am
now we're
pretending
Athletics fans.
that I came all the way here from Oakland.
Look at this.
Oh!
Look at this. He's got repartee with this guy. I don't know who this guy is. He said his name. I still don't know who he is.
Jose! He's asking.
I love you.
You totally saw me do it.
Guys, my bad. Look at this. He's now being spotted by players on the field. He's now an athletics fan. He's switched. So are you a ball hawk first, or are you a
ball hawk or a Reds fan?
Oh my God.
I should.
This is sickening. I'm looking at your stats.
Okay.
There's a ball hawk official website. Is this monitored by somebody, or is this by the honor system?
So it's by the honor system. You have to get verified and say that you are, basically prove you are a trusted ball hawk among the ball hawking community. So people that know me verify me and said that, hey, I am legit. I can verify other people and say they are legit, but in the end, it is my word against everyone else. So I could have lied and really don't.
So you're saying I can't just be a ball hawk on this website?
They would have to verify you. And
but you would be my source.
Well, considering
I have a ball.
Considering no one knows who you are, and then it's just my word.
Thousands know who I am.
Not in the ball hawk.
You ever hear of Marty Brenneman? It's my best friend.
He's not in the ball hawk.
But he wishes he was.
Oh!
See, that guy respects real ball hawks. I'm a real ball hawk.
You gotta be kidding me right now.
2. I've now tied the league leader in ball hawks with balls hawked.
All right, so Casey and I are out here, dragged by Elliot. It's a good time, honestly. We're learning a lot about the community. It's a lot more in depth than I thought. It's a lot more effort than I thought.
Yeah, the community is a lot stronger, and they're communicating together.
That's right. They're working as one organism.
Yeah, they all know each other down there. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, Caleb's telling us the good ones, the bad nuts, the ones we need to avoid. It's great. There's a lot of tea in the ballpark community, ball hawk community.
There's a lot of tea. We're not allowed to spill any of it.
No, keep that bottled up.
It's about to storm here, but here's the good news. We've now run across the complete other side of the ballpark. This is the best workout I've ever had in my entire life. He's trying, now look at him. He's pretending like he's one of them. Still, the act doesn't stop. He's an athletics fan, and the athletics think he's an athletics fan, except for the one guy who spotted him out and threw the ball to me. Here we go, I think he's gonna get one. Did you get it? Number 800.
800 lifetime, baby. Thrown by Athletics bullpen catcher Dustin Hughes. We mentioned him earlier, and he is still incredibly nice.
Legend. I now have 2, so my lifetime numbers are at 2, but 799 more of these, and I will have surpassed Caleb513. So that's it. I've learned a lot about how to be a proper ball hawk by Caleb513. Now, it's been a relatively disappointing day. I caught 2, gave one of them to a child. Caleb caught 4. And kept them all to himself, but that's okay.
They will go away later.
He kept them all to himself. The big thing is he didn't run anyone over. And that's the most important thing. Nobody got hurt today, but we're standing and filming this video by the bathrooms.
I think we're in some people's way.
Well, we're in people's way, but that's okay. But it's an hour before the game time. And here's the thing, we had fun today. It's about to pour down rain, so we're gonna head out of here. I learned a lot, Caleb.
Elliot.
What a special day. Thank you for getting us in here.
Absolutely.
Credential, this guy's credential.
Yeah.
Ball.
Yeah! 801, baby! Woo!
He's insane.